Hello, hello there, you wonderful people of the internet. This Tally Talks back with yet another reaction, albeit yet another belated one. However, since the maintenance has started, I thought I might as well finally react to the Myriad Celestia trailer, Beyond the Chorus. This one is Robin Summeretto's Myriad Celestia, and I'm very excited to watch it. So let's just read the description. Countless voices have tried to describe her enigma. When all the clamoring faded into silence, she heard a resonance from deep within her chest. Oh goodness, okay, this is already kind of giving away Odette vibes from Genshin, so yeah, let's see what she does. In 3, 2, 1.
Brother, are you well? Since you left,
Oh, she's writing him a letter.
Understand just how much malice lies beneath ideals.
Oh, poor thing.
Miss Robin, now that you've stepped in, will you continue down the family's path?
Oh god, this is very disorienting. Okay, wonderful, great questions, thank you all. My god, look at what she has to deal with.
This is rather unbecoming of a family head.
Oh.
Your hand is meant to write for the family, not for
Not the strings.
must stay in tune with the family, not give way to discord. Your song shall serve the teachings of the harmony, not private joy or sorrow.
No,
The world is in harmony, and the stars shine bright.
The world is in harmony, and the stars shine bright.
not literally becoming a puppet. Oh. Even without strings, she's still a puppet. No second
So-
voice.
Even making a sound is subject to their permission.
It is the harmony after all, so it's understandable, but still.
The so-called creeds are nothing but a way to exclude dissent. Turns out, ideals always come with a price. And all this time, you were the one paying it for me.
My goodness.
And nothing will sway our ideals.
Robin, what do you sing for?
Oh.
I can't thank you enough,
Even though
Robin.
the Sunday might have seemed somewhat selfish and conceited, still.
Familiar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
He has made his
Can
path
live in a dream
already.
forever. Your sister is on her way.
Oh, yes. That's what we need.
The press
A
conference
defiant
with the
Robin.
IPC and the family concerns the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
I heard the IPC offered Robin
Oh, the
an
IPC's
astronomical
puppets.
sum.
And what promise will the family bring to the table?
Oh, okay.
Should the IPC
Is that
secure Robin
Beatrice?
as their spokesperson, the family will surely become a cornerstone of the alliance.
Led by you? An alliance like this should be conducted as a symphony led by the family, not dominated by the IPC.
Pure fantasy. Is the family trying to steal the credit or just drive up the price?
Is the IPC after justice or sniffing out a business opportunity?
Fair questions on both sides.
Sister,
Of course, motivated by selfish
the
desires.
IPC needs a focal point for its headline. And the family's harmonic tune is seeking a unified
She's cut the
voice.
threads with a
My
rapier.
existence
Yes.
isn't just some decoration for any organization. Nor do my songs serve as footnotes to any ideology. I'll be
Diva.
heading to
Diva.
Astropolis on behalf of the Harmony to negotiate a partnership with the IPC. This is a trade where everyone gets what they want. And I've got what it takes.
Indeed, you
The
do.
voices of
She's
the
good.
cosmos will converge.
Look at the flowers.
As one across the cosmos. Allow me to begin with a song. And lead everyone in writing a new chapter together.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Well, in that case, I'll make the most of it.
Oh, Jade.
Live up to the family's great expectations.
And Beatrice looks gorgeous. Aww.
I knew you'd do well.
Is that this
The
what you
harmony
go
was
for?
never limited to the interpretation of the family. Just what kind of path will you set upon? Robin.
Oh, oh, that was spectacular. My God, I teared up a wee bit there at the end. My goodness. Okay. Well, let's put the emotions aside. But that was really gorgeous, though. Very, very great scenes, really, throughout the entire video. I mean, we can see how. I mean, we start off with her own letter to Sunday, and we see not a reply of his to her, but still, though, we see a sort of reply at the end. So I love how they went back to it, they circled back to it. They didn't really leave us hanging until the quest itself. So I am very thankful for that. So, and the fact that he always just reads news of her and just really wants to stay close to her in any way possible, even though the two of them can't be reunited and reacquainted at present, at least. I think that's really, really just fabulous, really. As for the other events that we saw over here, I'll try to let me just lower the volume here so we can go through everything step by step. So I think it's very telling just how disorienting it is to deal with the media, especially. I mean, Robin was used to that as a pop star, of course. So I mean, it's not something that she, not to say should be faced by, but it is something that she would have expected to be the case. However, it's a different sort of nauseating feeling once you're surrounded by political vultures, basically, at all corners, at all turns, and etc. So I think she is doing her best over here, of course, to handle herself as the representative. However, still, though, as they are saying here, it's not something that's becoming of a family member, and hence, as that, they are trying to strip away any sort of personality, any sort of identity left within her, because the harmony, of course, doesn't allow for individualism, doesn't allow for any sort of self-identity to prosper within this sort of system. And that is quite a terrifying thought, though, because we do know, of course, that that the harmony is one of the four finalities, and it is obvious why that would be a finality, because a finality would then be led to would be accomplished through a singular thought only resonating throughout the universe. There would be no other thoughts. So it is a scary thought to see it, of course, in action. So we did see it somewhat through Sunday and his own actions, but we also got to see it here with these strings and them trying to strip Robin away of her own voice, basically, because as the creeds said over here, so your song shall serve the teachings of the harmony, not private joy or sorrow. So she is only allowed to sing for the harmony, for the finally the family. So I really think it is telling of how the family acts, and also, of course, how the harmony acts and how the harmony sees things. So, and Robin just becoming a puppet here is, I mean, it's terrifying to say the very least. And I love the style that they went with. You know, it's a very, very distinct style for puppets. So I love how they did that. It's just terrifying. So, my God, look at that. And the strings are saying that, and here the strings have disappeared, but she has remained a puppet. It's almost like she can do nothing against that. She is almost tailor-made for this role, or rather, she was forced into this role, I guess. Then that would be a better way to express it. But then these edicts over here that we have, so that there be no second voice, so they do not allow anything that's discordant according to their own song. And we can see over here the duality between Sunday and Robin. I mean, the two of them are just wonderful as siblings, but also it does showcase how and what Sunday had to deal with on the one hand, and we did see that throughout his quest and his story, but now we get to see it from a slightly different perspective, from someone who has to take up that mantle and has to step on that stage. And I think it's very telling here of because the two of them do always represent a sort of duality, because they are the twins of the order, even though they ought to be the twins of the harmony. So the two of them always have that sort of motif of both the white swan and the black swan, which of course in Genshin Impact, for example, Odette portrayed very, very wonderfully. So she herself battled with showcasing everything through her outer appearance and that outer persona that she showcases to the world, which would be the white swan, and then her true inner feelings, which are the black swan. So here I think we can see Robin stepping into that role of the black swan. So she was always the white swan first and foremost, and this sort of media celebrity and media personality and whatnot. But now she wishes not to do that. She wishes to step into the light as who she truly is. So she's trying to integrate both of those parts into her own self, which I think is splendid. And I really hope she does that. So even though these summer skins, as we are calling them popularly online, I don't think that they are only going to be summer skins, you know. I think they're actually going to be a great stepping stone into who Robin is becoming. So she's becoming her own self. She is becoming Robin, what a Robin is supposed to be. She's becoming the freedom that she sings about. She's becoming the word, the song, etc. So I think that's a very beautiful showcase of her own character development, and a very sincere character development at that. And also, so the second edict act with no divided will. I mean, just ludicrous, honestly. And let there be but one object of devotion. I mean, sure, Jan, whatever. I mean, you have three faces first and foremost, Sheepy, but okay. Whatever you say, babes. So yeah, I mean, I think really the harmony is a very, very hypocritical sort of entity, let's call them. They are an Eon after all, but still, though, I think they really are a hypocritical one, and one that is struggling to face themselves as well. So one that has to always keep themselves in check almost, so that they don't fall apart. And we can see that because they constantly have to keep people on strings, turn them into puppets, because there is a sort of, I mean, we can't really say what the underlying tone of that is, whether it's just a will for something, but what is the origin of such a will? So would it be a sort of fear, like, for example, in Delation's case, like how Delation arose, whether it is a sort of hatred for something like that, etc. We can't be really certain, since I don't think at least, have any actual signs of what that could have been for the original harmony, even before the fact of it becoming a harmony. So before taking the order and a third path into itself, in themselves, pardon me. The third path being debated on. I think I have two options. I would say either the beauty or the trailblaze, possibly as well. So I'm not sure. I would say it could be one or the other. So, but there are many possibilities there. But whatever the case is, I really think that, and also, yes, we have here a paper bird. I'm not sure what this bird would be, I guess, but still, though, we have a paper bird leaving its mark and being lit on fire in place of an actual Robin. So something artificial being replaced with something genuine. So I really think that this is time for Robin to sing her own song of freedom, her song of satisfaction, and one possibly also of not selfishness, but just selfness, in a sense, which I really do hope is the case. So a song of the self. So yeah, I really am glad to see the two of them possibly be reunited. And her saying that your sister is on her way, I mean, that's just spectacular. I mean, that's really lovely. I hope that they get to meet, though. I mean, I love the two of them as a duo. I can't say I'm the biggest Robin fan necessarily. She's just not someone who has had too many opportunities to showcase her own self in the story, but this is her time to shine, and I really do hope that she gets to do so properly. So yeah, I shan't go on for too long, but I will I will just say one thing though over here. So all of these speculations about why Robin has decided to join the IPC, or not join it, pardon me, but come to represent the family for during this like meeting with the IPC and etc. So I think it's a very, very nuanced approach that she will have to take here. She will have to balance out very huge differences from both sides. And also there was one thing I wanted to check over here from earlier that I couldn't really see nicely. So just give me a moment there. Okay, never mind. I thought I would see it here. Wait, was it on this side? No. That was later, sorry. I thought it would be around here. Because there were the signs of the paths that would be a part of the IPCA. So I just wanted to check of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, but I just wanted to see whether there were any new paths over there. Also, the appearance of, I wouldn't say that's truly Beatrice. Okay, there we are. Okay, yeah, these are all the old paths. Yeah, okay, never mind. Nothing new, nothing strange. Okay, so yeah, also the Merrymaker, so Beatrice of the Blissful Ball, she looks gorgeous. I mean, now that said, though, I don't think that's truly Beatrice. I only think that's a sort of not another puppet, but it is a family member or one of the heads of the family in the Asdana system. So possibly, I am not certain, but still, though, I wouldn't say that they would showcase a harmonic string in such a tangible way, you know. So I would expect all of the harmonic strings to be very to be lacking in form in a certain sense. However, of course, we do have Selenova, who was the previous harmonic string, but then, you know, so I don't know. She does seem very corporeal, so I'm not really certain what to think of that. So, but we did have also the one that Dominicus, the one that Sunday summoned. So that one was, of course, still corporeal, but much bigger in appearance, much less human in appearance. So that's why I would believe that this is just someone through whom Beatrice is casting her voice and casting her presence. So yeah, but whatever the case is, she looks gorgeous. She looks very Mighty coded. And also I noticed this small, I mean, no, at first I thought that was a braid over there. No, that's actually a scorpion. So, and with all of the like sun motifs, the scorpion motifs, I guess she's very, she's very warlike then. And if she's connected with Mighty as well, that'd be very like Mars coded imagery there. So I don't know what you make of that though, really. But she has very entrancing eyes though, hypnotizing almost. So she looks splendid. I really do hope we get to meet her as well. So I'm just staring at the eyes over here while I'm talking. I can feel myself losing it. By losing it, I mean like falling into a trance. But yeah, so Robin here snapping all of these threads, taking on the rapier, being an embodiment of freedom, being the discordant voice, the second voice, the other that the harmony does not allow to exist. So she is someone who, so all of these things that she's saying down below, I've got to mention, I think that's only for show, to be honest. I think that she is someone who will want to go against the harmony. So she will not want to stand in line and be a puppet and let other people be puppets of the harmony. And also this area over here, the first thing I thought of was Lucha's ult. So I'm not sure what to make of that. Looks very abundance coded, so I don't know. But still though, whatever the case, it looks wonderful. Oh, and these flowers, if I remember correctly, recur. Yes, that's right. So we can see them over here as well. So I really don't know. I mean, I would have to check whether there is any significance in that. So if there is some, please do tell me in the comments if I have not noticed that. But yeah, so I think that's it though. Yeah, I think that's everything I have to say. And we'll end it here with the Phantasmoon, which is looking very healthy compared to the previous patch. So I'll take that as a sign of hope that there is still some hope for Plan Arcadia, though I am reluctant to think so. But whatever the case is, I thank you all for watching for so long. If you stuck up until now, so I thank you for watching the video and hopefully enjoying it. If you did, please leave a like, a share, subscribe, and of course leave comments as well. I would love to read through them and interact over there too. So thank you once again for watching. I'm Talks, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is where you are. So thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Toodles.